According to a recent study by the CDC, more than 4 in 10 high school students felt persistently sad or hopeless.
A local school district is looking to empower students to speak up about mental health. Our own Jake Force visited Tomahawk Middle School today to learn more. Jake?
Dan, Jessica, Tomahawk is only the latest district here in the Northwoods to incorporate Raise Your Voice into their schools. It's already vibrant in Merrill, Rhinelander, and Lakeland Union high schools. Throughout the state, the program is overseen by the National Alliance on Mental Illness, or NAMI, and aims to encourage teens to talk about mental health both to adults and each other.
I think it's important that we have the club so that they can recognize when kids are struggling and to try to break down the stigma so that it's starting at an earlier age so they're more open and willing to talk about it and help support each other in healthy ways.
The Raise Your Voice mental health program has now reached almost every corner of Wisconsin. It's also gained the attention of the state's highest office. Governor Tony Evers seen here talking with students in the Merrill High School chapter back in December. The increased emphasis on mental health comes as schools nationwide continue to grapple with the after effects of pandemic isolation. But as Tomahawk Middle School counselor Cassie Cerny says, the post-COVID haze isn't the only factor.
I think the isolation has changed it a lot, but I also think social media and the access to social media and the level of accessibility to with our kids is a huge impact on mental health too.
Cerny said that many kids are able to conceptualize real-life problems at much earlier ages than adults may realize, adding that problems at home often lead to even more problems at school.
Their families are feeling it, and so then they're feeling it and taking on adult problems, even though they're not in their control. Also, there's just a lot of kids that struggle with having good conflict resolution skills. And so that evolves into them being more aggressive, more verbal, more violent.
Cerny encouraged the community at large to get serious about mental health and talk to your children about internal struggles they may be facing.
We just want the community to help support the club and to be open to having conversations with their kids about mental health and the fact that we know that it comes and goes and it's an ebb and flow and that it's okay to need to reach out for help when it's needed.
And Cerny said the club will hold meetings once per month for students to speak on whatever they're feeling, which she hopes to ramp up next year. She added that it's really about what the kids want to do, whether it's having a mental health day or getting more Raise Your Voice signs and clothing throughout the school to get students talking about it. All part of an effort to end the stigma and make it so kids don't feel alone.